Gotta be honest, this is horrible. Great finds today. I got in a bunch of Tiger handheld electronics.
Puts arcade action in the palm of your hand.
From the late 80s and the 90s. I have arcade games. I have kids games. Some Disney titles. Something called Slingo. Of course, sports, basketball and football. A movie. Not one, not three, just two. Another movie, but also a superhero. A very scary movie, another superhero, and just a generic ninja. Now, these games, these are handheld games. Handheld games. It's not a Game Boy. It's not Game Gear. These are handheld games. These were not that expensive. There's no cartridges to put in here. You get to play one game. And I have to be honest with you, they're not that much fun. They don't play like the real game. But when your parents didn't want to pay an extra $15 for just the game and then have to go pay $50 for the system, so this is what you probably got. So you have some nostalgia about it. And of course, as we know, nostalgia, our memories are a little bit different. When we were kids, we probably thought this was huge and we probably thought this was fun. But you still want it. Now, they have come out, they've started reissuing these. Reissuing, especially Double Dragon and Sonic. You can buy these, go to GameStop and buy them. Because people remember them and they want to play them. But are they worth any money? Especially the older ones. Well, out of these games, Sonic 3, Double Dragon, we got Paperboy, which is a great game. X-Men, Street Fighter 2, and Space Harrier.
Available Ninja Gaiden, Outrun, Paperboy, and Vindicator.
You're probably more familiar with these games than you are with the Sega game, Space Harrier. So these games actually sell for about the same as their NES counterpart or maybe Sega Genesis counterpart. You know, around the $10 to $15 range in there. Street Fighter is going to be a little bit more. Paperboy sells for about that. But Space Harrier is a rare game. It's a rare game. You haven't heard of it. Usually a game, if you haven't heard of it, tends to be more collectible. This game has sold for over $100. Right now they're on eBay. And people are trying to get $80 to $100 for them. But I have seen them sold for that amount. So these are very cool. I did try them out. They are very hard to play. You basically just press buttons and hope that you win. You hope that you win. It's just like Street Fighter. That's how I usually play Street Fighter and Double Dragon. I'm just pressing a bunch of buttons. Now, they also came out with games that, of course, would appeal to more of the kids. We had Muppets. You see Kermit and Fozzie, who sounds a lot like Yoda. Same voice. Street surfing. I didn't realize Kermit was on a skateboard. Of course, Beauty and the Beast, The Little Mermaid. Now, out of these games, which one do you think is worth the most? I would have guessed The Little Mermaid or Beauty and the Beast, but actually the Muppets. The Muppets can sell for about $20. $20. It's probably because he's a skateboarder. That's what it is. I get it. Kermit's always cool, Beauty and the Beast, and the Mermaid. Now, they did movies as well. You have Jurassic Park. You're just supposed to go through the park. You drive. If you played this game, you would not know what to do. We have Batman Returns. We have another. He returned again. There's two Batman Returns. And, of course, a Home Alone 2. Now, we did have another superhero in Spider-Man. You can see there's Spider-Man. Out of these, which is worth the most? To be honest with you, Batman Returns is going to be worth the most.
Now playing a pocket near you.
I don't know why, because he's Batman. Because Batman's cool. I don't know what happened to Robin. He returned without Robin. No one ever asked where Robin went. But if you have Back to the Future, not Home Alone 2, if you have Back to the Future, it is worth a lot of money. I don't know why. Probably because of the car, because of the DeLorean. But these sell right in that $10 to $15 range. This one sells for a little bit more. They are cool. They are nostalgic. And you can play them wherever you want, as long as you have AA batteries. They even came out with this is Ninja. Nothing else but Ninja. Not Ninja Gaiden, not Ninja anything. And the battery, they had a bad battery. I can understand why this didn't work, Tiger. Attack, pick, sound, jump. This one's probably the least worth of anything. Now, they also came out with basketball and football games. Sports games. You know sports games aren't worth that much money unless it's Mike Tyson's Punch-Out or maybe Tecmo Bowl or Super Tecmo Bowl. Or if you have NCAA 15 from the Xbox 360. It's ridiculous. But basketball games, you sell these as a lot. They're not as nostalgic because they don't have what we're looking for as far as they're just regular old games. This game is probably the easiest to play, but I still don't understand it. This is called Slingo. Slingo. So I turn it on, I press enter, I press the button. There we go. We turn it on, we press enter, I believe, and then we spin. I don't know what happened. I think you pick numbers, enter, spin again. See, I think I won. I don't know what I won. These games are really, really tough. Anyway, these are just cool games. Even if they all went for only $10 a piece, which that is not going to be, there's $60 in this row right here for just pieces of plastic that you're probably not going to play anyway. The great thing about these games is once they get them, they will know that they're horrible, but they don't care because they just want to see them. So find those old games. You can find these pretty easily. They're old pieces of plastic. They're old. They're cool. They're nostalgic. That's what you look for. You want to look for things that kids, adults who are now having kids, want to show their kids some of the games they played with just to see how good they have it. Back in my day, we only could play one game on a game. Anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Go ahead and share this one time. Subscribe, share it, do something.